What is up, guys? It's SIMPLEFX back with another video. It's been a while since I dropped a video. I know I say that all the time, almost every video, but hey, it is what it is. So you already know what this video is going to be about based off the title. This is not going to be, as you can see, no charts, no computers, no day in the life video. This is just going to be just us having some real talk. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of story time, and we're going to talk about some of the pitfalls that a lot of us go through in our personal lives. And sometimes you kind of feel like you're going through it alone, and that there's no help out there, or there's no support, and I'm here to tell you that there is. Okay, so first thing I want to say is, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. This channel is mostly about trading and learning how to trade and stuff like that, but I'm deciding to make a lot more videos based on more lifestyle, more on psychology, and different intangible things when it comes to trading and other lifestyle things as well. So this one is going to be more of a serious talk when we're touching on important life things that we go through, I go through, other people go through, and how you can get support, how you can get help, and how you can, come out on top with the things that you're dealing with. So we're gonna have a little bit of story time with this. I'm gonna give you guys a little taste of some things that I've been dealing with and going through lately, and things I've been doing to kind of, get over a lot of the stuff that I've been struggling with. So as a trader, guys, when it comes to psychology, when it comes to sticking to discipline and things like that, a lot of the time we get the advice that you have to stick to your plan, you have to stick to your discipline and things like that. And people think that they don't deviate from it. You can't deviate from it. You have to be emotionless when you're trading and things like that, and you can't be, because we're human. We're people, we have feelings and things like that. So when you're trading and you're trading live money, it's always going to be emotional. We're always going to be attached to our money, because our money, that's our livelihood. That's how we're able to live every day and take care of ourselves and our families. So when you're talking about trading and dealing with emotions, your mental health is very, very important, right? Because you're using your brain to trade. You're using your mind. You're using everything that you've studied to help you capitalize on a skill. So if your head is not in the game, then you're bound to crash and burn. I'll give you guys an example. I was in a brief relationship not too long ago, and the relationship ended, right? And the day that it ended, that night I traded that night, and I took my second biggest loss ever trading, and that was huge. And the thing was, usually when I take losses, or big losses I should say, when I break my rules and things like that, it really hits me. I'm pissed, I get in my feelings about it, what I'm saying, and it really bothers me. And this time around I was numb. I didn't feel anything. I wasn't even mad. I was so overwhelmed with emotion, with what I had been dealing with beforehand, with that failed relationship, that I just kind of threw everything out the window. And with me, when I go through tough times, when I'm dealing with a lot of stress and things like that, I like to throw myself into my work, and it'll kind of take my mind off things for a while. And the one thing you should not do when it comes to trading is throw yourself into trading when you're not all the way there. When you're not all the way there mentally, you're dealing with personal things in your life, the worst thing you could do is to trade. You never, ever want to do that. So take a lesson from me. If you haven't experienced it yet, if you're having a bad day, you had, car accident, or, family members sick, or you're dealing with, relationship problems, or anything like that, anything that's taking you out of your element, just don't trade. Don't get on the charts. Don't do that to yourself, because you're going to end up taking unnecessary losses, and in the end you're going to kick yourself, because you know you shouldn't do it, but you want to do it anyway. So don't do that. Okay, now going back to the mental health thing, guys, I'll be honest with you guys, I've dealt with some mental health issues in my past and currently. It's not anything crazy, like I'm not suicidal, I'm not bipolar, or anything like that, but you know, when you're getting older in life and you're accomplishing certain things, but you're not accomplishing other things, one can tend to kind of supersede the other, right? I turned 34 this year, and every year when my birthday comes around, I kind of have this like midlife crisis kind of, where I'm not really happy, because there are a lot of things that I think I should kind of already have in my life, or I should have already accomplished, and I haven't yet. So you kind of look around, you look at your circle of friends and your family and things like that, and you kind of see everyone else kind of doing their thing, and you kind of feel like you're behind the 8 ball. You know, you're missing out on certain things in life, and you kind of look around and you ask yourself, why? Why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing that? I have a lot of people that are inspired by my journey and the things that I've gone through and how far I've come. But sometimes, guys, people are sometimes dealing with things in silence that they don't voice or they don't show. They hide really well. And people are dealing with things that you may not know that they're dealing with. And sometimes they might, it's not your fault that you don't know it, because, if they don't tell you, then they don't tell you. But it's important to keep in mind that everybody has things that go on in their life. Every day is not a happy day for everybody. Social media, I'll say that social media puts pressure on a lot of us today, in every generation, I would say, because we feel the need to have a large following, to have support and adulation from people we don't even know, people we'll probably never even meet online. We're looking for that validation. We go out and get material things, and we try to pretend to be something that we're not sometimes, because of the attention or because of the reaction that we get from other people. It makes us feel wanted, makes us feel loved, makes us feel appreciated, all that. And these are natural human emotions that we all want to feel, we all want to experience. We all want to everybody wants to feel loved, everybody wants to feel liked, everybody wants to be liked, and at the end of the day, when we don't have that and we see other people getting it, it kind of makes you feel like, you're comparing your life to someone else's, not realizing that, they might be going through some other things that they just don't show. What I'm saying? With social media, people don't show their bad days. They don't show when they're crying about something. They don't show when, they're people don't show big losses, when it comes to trading and things like that. A lot of the time, and when they do, it's a cry for help. It's a cry for attention. Sometimes, you want to feel for the person, but that in a way they're kind of looking for that attention in a way. There's certain things you don't want to put online that are really personal, that are very intimate, and people will tend to put those things out there, again, to get that attention, to get that support, to get something out of whatever it is they're going through. And sometimes, we oftentimes forget that people are going through a lot of things that sometimes we don't know anything about. Just recently, I watched a news program that was talking about Will Smith and how he's coming out with a documentary. I believe it's going to be on YouTube. I can't wait for it to come out. And it talks about him and his battle with a time where he wanted to commit suicide, and I'm like, I stopped in my tracks when I heard that, because I'm like, what? It's Will Smith, this guy's an excellent actor. I love Will Smith, excellent movies, excellent actor. He seems so humble, so down to earth, family man, funny, all that. What could he possibly be going through to make him feel like he wanted to take his own life at some point, And then I had another friend of mine call me not too long ago and open up to me and tell me that they were dealing with some mental health issues, and to the point where suicide was on their mind as well. And it breaks my heart, because I've never thought of suicide. God willing, I never will. I've been through some things in my life, guys, but it's never gotten to the point where I thought that ending it was the answer to my problems. So I feel for people that go through things like that. I feel for people that are struggling with inner demons that they haven't yet healed from. We all have childhood traumas that we haven't healed from. We have things that we're dealing with now. We have insecurities that we have not yet overcome. And everyone is dealing with something. Every single person that's walking this earth, no one is walking around that's 100% happy every single day. Now you have to find it in yourself to get that support, to get that help, to find people that, you know, care about you, that check up on you, the people that, those are the people that you want to reach out to. You know, those are the people that you really want to hold on to and really, you know, keep them close, because those are the ones that are gonna know when you're going through something and you don't even have to say anything. You know, if you call somebody, or, you know, you just give them a look, you look at them or something, and they just know right there, okay, you know what, I gotta be there for my friend. I gotta be there for my wife. I gotta be there for my son or my daughter or my, you know, my coworker, whatever it is. You know, you just have to appreciate the people that really care about you, and your friends, your close friends. Just be careful, guys. I'll say this. Be careful who you open up to about things. Not everyone, it's unfortunate, but not everybody has your best interests at heart. Not everyone cares about what you're going through. You want them to sometimes, and other times they don't. You gotta really pick and choose who you tell your problems to, who you tell your intimate information to, because you never know who that person knows or who that person talks to or what they're gonna do with that information. And that information, if it gets out to the wrong person or it gets out in the wrong way, sometimes it can really come back and hurt you even more. You know, you're already going through what you're going through, and now you got to deal with this other bullshit that's going on, all because you chose to trust somebody with, you know, intimate information, and that person, you know, violated your trust with that information. So try to keep yourself from adding to your problems. That's just adding to your problem when you're just going to just any and everybody about the things you're going through, and those people could care less, right? So just go to people that actually care, that actually wanna see you do well, that wanna be there to help you, that actually support you, and that can really empathize with you and get you the support that you need. Okay, now going back to relationships, or talking about relationships rather, your relationships, pick and choose your relationships, and know your worth in your relationships too. Because I know that sometimes you can, you know, I used to oftentimes blame myself, right? When I would have a failed relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship or a friendly relationship, and it would go left, or, you know, it wouldn't work out, I would often blame myself, right? I would look back and say, well, you know, what did I do wrong? You know, is there something I could have done differently? You know, I'll try to be the bigger person and reach out to that person, apologize, whatever it is. Try to squash it and move on. But sometimes you really got to know when to reach out and when to kind of pull back and just cut the cord. Okay, it might hurt, you know, because you might really like this person, or you might really care about this person, or you have a history with this person, and, you know, you feel like you want to work for something, you want to build, you want to, you know, rekindle something that was there before, whatever it is. But you can't do it by yourself. It takes two to tango, you know what I'm saying? So if you find that the people that you care about don't really care about you in the same way, then you really got to take a hard look at the relationship and ask yourself, is this worth me pursuing? Or is it worth it? Is it better for me and my mental health to cut the cord and then just leave it where it's at? Because the more you try to fight for something that's just not there, you're just going to be hurting yourself over and over and over again, you know? I read a quote on Instagram once that said that, you know, when something isn't right for you, God is going to allow that thing or that person to continually hurt you over and over and over again until you get the picture, you know, until you get the picture that, hey, this person isn't right for you, this relationship isn't right for you, this thing isn't right for you, this path isn't right for you. Well, he's gonna keep on putting obstacles in your way so that at some point you get the picture and you're like, okay, all right, I gotta fall back. And the best way to do that, guys, the best way to let go of something that you really, really want, or you really desire, is to be positive about it. Number one, always be positive. And number two is to just believe that there's better. Believe that better days are ahead. Believe that today, you know, it may be a bad day, but tomorrow will be a good day, right? Not if It's more when, not if I'm gonna have a good day. When are the good days gonna come, and how can I make them last? And even when bad days come, how can I kind of lessen the bad and increase the good about it? How can I find the good in something so that I'm not sitting in a corner crying about it? I can be upset about a failed relationship. I can be upset about a big loss. I can be upset about a lot of things, but it's all about how you handle it, how you bounce back from things that are sent to break you down, things that are sent to hurt you, things that you may not even deserve, right? Because who's to say who deserves what in this life? To say, this person deserves that or that person deserves that. We're not here to judge. None of us are here to play God. But at the same time, if you know that you're a good person and you know that you mean well, then you deserve well things coming back to you. You deserve good things to come back to you. So know your worth. Understand that everybody has insecurities. Everybody has things that they're going through. Your mental health is number one, first and foremost. If you don't have your mental health, if you're not all the way there to where you're sad every day, you can't find joy in anything, you don't have any energy, you're kind of depressed, you don't have no passions, no goals, you don't have it in you to just want to get up and live your life every day the way you want to live it, then it's probably time to look into other resources to help you find that happiness, to help you find your joy. Because it's not always on the charts. It's not always on social media. It's not always from friends and family. You got to find that joy. You got to find that happiness within yourself first. Because if you find it within yourself first, then it's easier to kind of get out there and spread your wings. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there and live and do what you want to do every day without having any of those feelings of hopelessness, of doubt, of fear, of insecurity, all these things that are meant to hold you down. Those are the things that you have to find a way to overcome. You have to find a way to fight and get through it. I hope I'm not rambling on, guys. I had this on my heart tonight to talk about because I've been going through it. I've had nights where I've cried myself to sleep. I've had days where I didn't want to get out of bed. I've had days where, my business was doing well. I'm doing good on social media. I have all these great things, messages and of people that I've helped and all these great things happening, and I wasn't happy. I wasn't finding happiness. I could go out and buy whatever I want to buy, and I would come home and that void would still be there. That empty hole would still be there, and I didn't know how to fill it. I didn't know who to talk to about that. I was nervous about what the next day held and what the future held for me. I was afraid of talking to friends and family about it for fear of being judged, because you never really know how some people are going to react to certain things, but the first thing the main thing you want to do is to talk to somebody. It's okay to deal with things on your own, but sometimes that weight that you're bearing, that cross that you're carrying on your back, sometimes it's too heavy. It's just too heavy, and you need to talk to somebody. You need to find somebody to help you carry it, and at some point that person should be the one to help you put it down, so you can be free of that pain that you're going through, of that hurt that you're feeling. Because if you don't, you're walking down like a dark hole, and you're just going deeper and deeper and deeper down that hole, when all you got to do is turn around and reach out, and somebody is going to be there to help you out. You just got to let them know. You got to ask for the help. All right, so if anyone that's watching this video is going through anything, if you feel like you're alone, trust me, you're not. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's something, whatever it is. We've all been there. You will not be going through it alone. There's other people that are going through the same thing. Just know that if you don't have anybody to talk to about it, message me. Talk to me. I'm on social media. I'm on YouTube. I have my email. I have all my contact information. I'm here for anybody. I love to help people, and I know how it feels to feel alone. I know how it feels to feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, like nobody cares. You know, it's a sucky feeling. It really is. And that fear of reaching out, that fear of actually saying to someone, I need help. You know, it seems like it's the simplest thing to do, but for some it's just so hard to do, to ask for help. And then you end up trying to solve all your problems by yourself, and then you end up making things worse than they need to be, you know? So get the help that you need, guys. You know, there's nothing wrong with therapy. There's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist or talking to you know, a counselor or, you know, a teacher, you know, a friend, a coworker, someone that you really trust, a parent, a family member, somebody that you know, genuinely that you know cares about you. And if they can't help you, they can maybe direct you to some other resource or some other person who can. Someone out there has the answer to your problem. Somebody does. Because there isn't a problem on this earth that someone else hasn't already experienced. Somebody found a solution to that problem. It's just up to you to just say, I need help. I need help. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm dealing with. Can you help me? Okay? So I was going to go into a little bit of story time about some of the things that I've been dealing with lately with, you know, my failed relationships and stuff. But, you know, I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm not going to go too much into that. But what I will say is that it's important to know your worth. So it's important to know that you're here for a reason, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, you know, if you're a parent, if you are, you know, you're someone's child, someone's mom, or someone's son, someone's daughter, right? You're here for a reason. Somebody loves you. Somebody cares about you. Somebody wants the best for you. So don't let those people down. You know, don't let yourself down first. But don't let the people down that really care about you, who kind of sometimes don't know, because we all get wrapped up in our everyday lives that, you know, we get busy. You know, we're overwhelmed, and sometimes, you know, you kind of lose track of where you are in life with the people that you care about. And, you know, time flies. And sometimes people, it's not that they don't care. Sometimes it's just that they're so busy. You know, it's a lot going on. So cut some people a little bit of slack, you know, when it comes to that kind of thing, because, you know, life gets in the way sometimes. But I promise you, if you reach out to someone and say, you know, I need help with this, or I need help with that, if they can't help you, they can direct you to someone that can. Okay? Save your life, save someone else's life if you can. Reach out. If you're not the one going through something right now, reach out to somebody. They might be, you know, they might need a helping hand. They might need an ear to listen. They might need a shoulder to cry on. They might need just someone to say, like, I love you, or I care about you, or I want you to be okay, or are you okay? You know, I'm just calling to check up on you. You know, I just came by to see if you're okay. You know, I heard you were out of work for a few days. Is everything all right? Do you need anything? You know, those little things, they seem so small and minuscule, but they can mean the world to someone. You know, somebody could be going through the worst day, and to have someone text them and say, hey, you doing all right? Or, hey, haven't talked to you in a while. I just want to say I love you. I hope everything is good. Let's go out and get a drink sometime. Let's go get a beer. Let's go watch a game. You know what I'm saying? Let's hit the gym one day. You know, knowing that someone cares about you enough to want to take time out to spend time with you, to make sure that you're good, or to build on a relationship that shows they value you. They value your time. They value your relationship. They do care, because people aren't going to spend time with someone that they don't care about, okay? Someone going out of their way to be there for you says a lot. It says a lot. How someone treats you says a lot, okay? Sometimes some things can be a little misconstrued. It happens. But for the most part, how somebody treats you is how they feel about you. So if they're reaching out to you to say, hey, are you okay? Hey, I love you. Hey, I care about you. Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. Then you know what? Those are the people you kind of want to keep close. Those are the ones you want to hold on to tight and value them. And then show the love back. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of that. I'm not the best friend. I can say that right now. I'm probably a sucky friend, because I have so much going on sometimes, be it my business, be it with work, be it with my personal issues, that, you know, I'm just an introvert. You know, it's easy for me to just clam up and just kind of want to deal with things on my own. And I'm just the worst at reaching out. And so, you know, it only takes a second to send a text message and things like that, but that can be the hardest thing for some people. You know what I'm saying? So, know where you're doing wrong, and then take steps at trying to improve in those things. Okay? And then the people that care about you, that, you know, actually want to see you do good, those are the ones that you want to keep close. Okay, guys? So that's my video for today. If your head is not in the game, don't trade. Just don't. It's not worth it. Until you're back to being 100% and you're good again, then you want to get back on the charts and do your thing. But until then, don't. And if you're going through something, just know that you're not going through it by yourself. There's other people going through the exact same thing. And all it takes is just, I need help. I need help. Just, that's all it takes. Reach out to somebody, talk to a therapist, talk to a counselor, talk to people that you trust, that, you know, love you and care about you, and get the help that you need. You know, find things that you like to do, find the positive in things, and believe that there's better days ahead. Every day is not going to be a bad day. I promise you. You've been through worse. Whatever you're going through now, I promise you, you've been through worse. There was a time where you were going through something that you thought you weren't going to get out of, and you're here, right now, watching this video. So whatever you're going through right now, it's going to be okay. I'm here to tell you that it's going to be okay. And if you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, you don't have anybody to reach out to, I'm a DM away. I'm an email away. You know, I'm busy at times, but I'll never be too busy for people that really want my help and my support. Because again, I know what it's like to feel alone. I know what it feels like to not have anybody. And when you feel like that, it's a sucky feeling. So I wouldn't wish that feeling on my worst enemy. So I hope this video finds you in the right place. I hope if you are having thoughts of hurting yourself or doing, you know, falling off the deep end, I hope this video was able to help you decide not to do that, to decide to get the help that you need at this point in time. I hope that if you know somebody, or if you feel like somebody's going through something, share it with them. Share this video with them and let them know that, listen, it's not just you, you know, other people are going through things as well, and we all need help at some point. At some point, we all need it. So it's okay to cry. It's okay to get those emotions out. But you're gonna smile again. You're gonna smile again. The better days are gonna come again, and you're gonna be glad that you got the help that you needed, because your life means something. You're worth something to somebody. So don't give it away. Don't take the easy way out. Okay. So guys, appreciate you guys for watching the video. If you made it to this point, you know, drop a like, subscribe if you like it. I'll be getting back to our normally scheduled programming soon with my other videos that are going to be coming out. But this one, I really felt it on my heart tonight to put this message out there for all the people that are going through things in life. All right, guys. So peace and love. I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that I constantly get from you guys. Holidays are coming around, so hug the person you love. Tell them you care about them. Cherish this time, and next year and the next few years are going to be great. Okay? Peace and love, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video.